Have you ever heard that forming a C corporation is a complicated and confusing nightmare? It's actually a straightforward process if you know the steps. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 13 essential steps to forming a C corporation, making it simple and stress-free. Welcome back to the Cleer Tax YouTube channel. I'm Vian Prinsloo, Senior Tax Accountant and EA at Cleer Tax. Let's dive right in and explore what exactly a C-Corp is and why it might be the right choice for your business. A C corporation or C-Corp is a legal entity that stands apart from its owners or shareholders. This means that a C-Corp acts like a completely separate personal entity from its owners. Here's a closer look at why businesses often choose this structure. C-Corps have limited liability protection. This means that the personal assets of shareholders are protected from the company's liabilities and debts. Shareholders are only at risk for the amount they have invested. C-Corps can issue shares of stock, which allows them to raise significant capital. This feature is especially beneficial for companies looking to attract investors and fund expansion. A C-Corp continues to exist even if its original owners or shareholders depart or pass away. This ensures continuity and stability. With a formal management structure, C-Corps have a board of directors elected by shareholders to oversee operations. This separates ownership from day-to-day management. However, it's important to note that C-Corps are subject to double taxation. Profits are taxed at the corporate level and again at the shareholder level when distributed as dividends. Now let's delve into the step-by-step process of forming a C-Corp. If you're looking to form a C-Corp, there are certain essential steps you need to take in order to set up the business entity. This is especially important to ensure your C-Corp is legally formed and compliant with state laws. The first step in forming a C-Corp is selecting a business name. Your chosen name must be unique and distinguishable from other entities registered in your state. Most states also require that your business name includes designations like corporation, incorporated, or limited, or their abbreviations. This signals your business's formal status as a corporate entity. Conduct a thorough search within your state's database or contact your Secretary of State to ensure that the name's availability. The next step is choosing the state where you will incorporate. Many businesses incorporate in their home state due to convenience, but others opt for states known for their business-friendly environments. Delaware, for example, is popular due to its flexible corporate laws and well-established court system. Nevada offers favorable tax structures, and California is another frequent choice due to its large economy. Consider the specific benefits and regulations of each state before making your decision. If you are interested in learning more about how business-friendly each state is and its taxation laws, make sure to check out our corporate tax articles at the link below. The third step is to find a registered agent or an individual entity designated to receive legal documents on behalf of your corporation. This can include litigation papers, tax forms, and other official state communications. The agent must have a physical address within the state of incorporation and be available during regular business hours to receive and respond to official notices. The next step to forming a C-Corp is filing your articles of incorporation with the state. This document includes critical information such as the name of the corporation, the name and address of the registered agent, type of corporation, purpose of the corporation, the name and address of the initial directors, the name and address of the incorporator, which is the person who is in charge of setting up a corporation, the duration of the corporation, either for a fixed period or perpetual. You will need to submit this document to the Secretary of State office or a similar governing body and pay a filing fee. This step officially registers your corporation and establishes its legal existence. Step 5 is to draft corporate bylaws. Corporate bylaws serve as your corporation's internal rulebook. They outline the procedures for managing the company, the rights and responsibilities of shareholders, officers, and directors, and how disputes are to be resolved. Clear, detailed bylaws are essential for maintaining transparency and preventing conflicts. Step 6 to forming a C-Corp is to select a board of directors. Directors play a crucial role in overseeing the corporation and making significant decisions. Initially, the incorporator or those involved in forming the corporation will appoint the directors. These initial directors typically serve until the first shareholder meeting, where shareholders elect a formal board of directors. The organizational meeting, step 7, is where your corporation formally begins its activities. During this meeting, the directors adopt the bylaws, appoint corporate officers to manage daily operations, and address other startup matters. Detailed minutes of this meeting are essential for maintaining corporate records and demonstrating compliance with state regulations. Issuing stock is a fundamental aspect of a C-Corp and is step 8 of 13 to form a C corporation. This process involves distributing shares to initial shareholders, which raises capital and provides ownership stakes in the corporation. The details of the stock issuance are outlined in the articles of incorporation. The next step to forming a C-Corp is to apply for licenses and permits. Depending on your business's nature and location, you may need various licenses and permits to operate legally. This can include local business licenses, state permits, and industry-specific authorizations. Moving right along to step 10, which is to register for state taxes. State tax obligations vary, so it's important to understand and comply with your state's specific requirements. For example, if your corporation sells taxable goods or services, you'll need a sales tax permit to collect taxes from customers. Step 11 is to obtain an EIN. An employee identification number is a federal tax ID number required for various business activities such as hiring employees and filing tax returns. Obtaining an EIN is a straightforward process that can be completed online through the IRS website. The next step to forming a C corporation is to open a business bank account. A business bank account helps in managing your corporation's finances, tracking expenses, and ensuring accurate financial records. Finally, step 13 is to stay compliant. Forming a C Corp is just the beginning. To maintain your corporation's good standing, it's important to adhere to ongoing compliance requirements. This includes updating corporate records, conducting annual meetings, filing necessary reports, and renewing licenses and permits. And there you have it, 13 crucial steps to forming a C corporation successfully. Forming a C Corp involves several important steps, but with careful planning and attention to detail, you can successfully establish a strong business foundation. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications. If you have any questions or need further assistance, leave a comment below and we'll be happy to help.